One of the highlights for the month of April at Hollywood Theater and all over the state actually is the Portland EcoFilm Festival. It's the 13th year and the festival's director and program, Roselle Modena, joins me now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so what is the EcoFilm Festival for people who aren't familiar?
The Portland EcoFilm Festival is the Pacific Northwest's premier festival of environmental, Indigenous, and place-based cinema. And we expand the definition of ecology to really to get at the root of the word ecology and explore what it means for humanity to have, hold, and transmit knowledge of planet Earth as our shared home.
Wow, okay. And what does place-based films mean? What
That's a great question, because like every film is sort of place-based, right? I think for me, no one's ever asked me that, and it's fun to articulate that. For me, it's really place is essential to the film. People's relationship with the place, people's understanding of the place, and through place-based cinema, I think it creates a really good container for people to think about what does it mean to be in a place, to take care of a place, to share a place, have memories of a place, etc.
Got it. Okay. And what are some of the highlights this year? What are some of the movies that are showing?
Some of the highlights include, well, I'll just focus on a few that are coming right up. We like to premiere films, so bring films to Portland that haven't shown here yet, and we have a few really exciting premieres coming up. One's happening on Saturday, and it's by a Mohawk director named Kaniato Horn, who's well known for her role in the show Reservation Dogs, and she created a really cool film called Seeds. We'll show that on Saturday. And then we have another really exciting premiere coming up on the 9th, which is a film called To the West and Zapata, which is a really cool film that's documentary where this guy went and lived with this family in rural Cuba for 8 years to make this documentary. It's very immersive, very relational. It's coming up on April 9th. And then we're bringing my friend Igor Basinovic, who is a Croatian director, to Portland to premiere his film Fiume o Morte for 2 screenings of that film. And that's a huge film. It has the distinction of now being the most viewed documentary in the history of Croatia.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to finally get to see it in Portland after all this anticipation, right?
Yeah, pretty cool. And most of the showings are at the Hollywood Theater, but I understand you also there's some showings at Cinema 21 and Clinton Street Theater as well?
That's right.
Okay. And then also they travel to other places across the state. Tell us about that. Yeah,
this is a new thing, and I'm excited about it. We are going to tour the Best of the Fest program. We're going to take some of our award winners and some of our some short films as well, and we're going to tour those to City Light Cinemas in Florence, the Columbian Theater in Astoria, and Olympia Film Society in Olympia, Washington, so that more people can enjoy these ecological films.
Yeah, very cool. Something else that's new, I understand you're doing a podcast.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast. And it turns out that a podcast is kind of a lot of work. So I really hope people listen to it. We're exploring fascinating intersections of ecology and cinema on this podcast, primarily through conversations with directors, filmmakers, and the people who are in their films. And it's just a really cool way for people, I think, to, one of the things I love about ecological cinema is that it's such an important time for us to be thinking and connecting and talking about ecology and our place in the world and caring for the world. And cinema is a really great way into those conversations.
Yes.
And so I think these are ways for people to sort of deepen their vocabulary around that, and I'm excited about it.
I mean, you kind of just touched on this, but why is it so important to show films like this with such a focus on ecology and Indigenous and place-based films?
Yeah, I mean, because we need a world. We need a world to live in, and future generations need a world. We need clean air, we need clean water, and I think by caring for the earth, we ensure that that's going to happen. And for me, cinema is a great way into that understanding, like I said, into those conversations, often very entertaining, and also just, I think we need as many ways as we can to connect around ecology.
Yeah, so I was just thinking about that, especially when you were talking about place-based films. It's like we kind of sometimes take our home for granted or our city for granted, or but it's important to maintain a connection with it and why it's important and why we live here and things like that. So,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay, well, the Portland EcoFilm Festival is happening now. Visit their website to learn more about the festival, and then check out there's their website right there on the screen, and then check out the Hollywood Theater's website for all the show times and other things they're showing this month, because there's always so much happening at the Hollywood Theater. But thank you for coming and telling us about this festival. It sounds great.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Lacey, and thanks for all you do to nurture community here.
Thank you so much.